Hi, Vijay Mistry here. In this video, I want to share with you how company directors can drive exponential growth. The global landscape has completely changed, and there are non-linear growth opportunities out there. And I would like to share with you some triggers, some insights, which is going to help you stand apart and help you to progress exponentially. So let's go straight into how you can drive exponential growth. Now, the first and foremost is collective thinking. Now look, it doesn't matter whether you're a small, medium, large organization, any part of the world. What I want you to do is make sure you have that collective thinking, that mindset at the top level, board level, executive level. You must have that collective mindset of ensuring that the intentions, the vision is completely aligned and within those parameters that everybody is fully and deeply aware of. So this is the first and foremost level where you will drive more growth. And the reason for doing this is that when you have that collective mindset of growth, it just develops another level of energy altogether. Everybody understands that what is needed in order to translate whatever the vision is into results. Everybody is on the same page, and you can stretch your vision to ensure that everybody understands what additional edge they need to put into the organization in order to achieve that particular vision. So collective thinking, my dear friends, is so powerful, and it will just shift the whole organization into a different level of growth. Let's move to the second point, which is equally important, and that is authenticity. When would you be authentic? Is when you're fully prepared. And when would you be fully prepared? Is when you know how to balance your time out properly. So once you have worked out your timelines and you're prepared, what happens? You would be bold enough to ask any question you have. Here's the problem. The problem is sometimes in some boards I've noticed that one or two directors are highly influential. But here's the thing. If you are focused towards ensuring that your organization is growing, you should be bold enough, have that emotional fortitude to accept any criticism, but at the same time you need to be authentic. That one point that you're going to raise or anything that's going to help the organization grow is going to change the face of the organization. So my dear friends, I urge you, because I've noticed that there are some members of the board who are timid and they don't really give their full input. So you need to be authentic, but have that mental muscle to ensure that you can confront any criticism that comes through, and you can confront any scenario or situation to ensure that your focus is towards progression of your organization. Let's move forward to the next point, which is core uniqueness. You and I have a core uniqueness, and you need to work towards finding out what makes you stand apart. Now, here's the thing. You could be a financial expert. You need to move towards financial mastery. In other words, in organizations, connecting with the financials and what's happening in the organizations, you have the ability to pick up signals. It's those perceptions and the feelings as to what's going to really happen as you move forward. That makes you unique. So work towards that uniqueness. Sharpen your intelligence, sharpen your knowledge, and see how much traction it's going to add towards the growth of your organization. Another thing that you really need to work on is make sure every single day learn something new. If it's in finance, or if it is in operation, or if it is in marketing, try grasping something new, whether it's a podcast or a video or anything that you're watching. Train your mind, train yourself. Make sure you have that ability to help the organization scale up, as well as help you to keep on progressing as well. It's going to be magical. It will change everything for you. Now, the fourth point, which is equally important, is culture. I want to share with you 5 E's. The first E is efficiency. So have a culture of efficiency. You need to have that efficiency within the organization. The second E is effectiveness. Effectiveness comes from impact from the decisions that you make and the choices that you make. Effectiveness has to be permeated throughout the organization. The third E is empowerment. Make sure there is empowerment within the organization, so everybody in your team have that ownership mindset. That is very powerful. The fourth E is enrichment. Now, rather than just having that satisfaction and fulfillment, work towards having that enrichment within the organization, so everybody feels recognized, respected, and enriched, including your customers and clients as well. So that is very powerful. And the fifth E is energy. Make sure you have the highest level of energy, which will drive you towards excellence. Build upon that particular culture. Now, in order for you to build upon that particular culture, go on a retreat or brainstorm or work towards having a sort of a framework, ensuring that it is consistently shifting the culture towards excellence. Now look, motivation is good, but personally, I believe that the shift can only happen once those behavior patterns start to change and there is a change in habits. This is very powerful. It won't happen overnight, but it is going to take some time and it will happen. But if you work towards it with perseverance and commitment, you will see a notable difference to the exponential growth of your organization. Let's move to the fifth point, which is curious. Now, when are you curious? Is when you have a passion of growth for the organization, as well as to learn, to heighten your level of intelligence. So, knowledge is getting the right answers. Intelligence is asking the right questions. You need to be curious. In order to heighten the level of intelligence and move towards mastery, what do you really need to do? You need to have that curiosity within yourself to see what are the scenarios, what else can we do to grow our organization, where are the leverage points, what else can we do to make sure that we can connect all the touch points within the organization, what is happening externally, and how can we really have an edge over our competitors, what else can we do for our customers. You're always curious to find out in your industry, in your sector, anywhere in the world, what is it that is going to drive more traction. So be curious, because that is going to keep your mind active, but at the same time it will develop into a skill which is going to elevate everything for your organization, at the same time help you grow exponentially. My dear friends, I hope you found this video on how company directors can drive exponential growth insightful. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, where I'll share with you more growth-driven insights for you to scale up your organization, as well as help you become a world-class entrepreneur, leader, director, executive, and manager. Thank you very much. Bye for now.